Hey everyone, welcome to Fantasy Football Insight. Today I'll be doing something a little bit different and be telling you guys about the player that I believe can be the next undrafted running back star and become the next Austin Ekeler or the next Alvin Kamara in the fantasy world. Before getting into this video, please make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button down below and hit that like button if you do end up liking this video. Who is this player that I'm talking about? This player is a running back out of Oregon State named Artavis Pierce. In his time at Oregon State, he had a record high 5.8 yards per carry, and this was the highest ever for any running back coming out of Oregon State. In his time, his full statistics are that he had 366 carries, 2,127 rushing yards, 74 catches, 578 receiving yards. All of this is the point that I'm trying to make with these stats is that he is a dual threat running back and will be great in both the running and passing down game. And he was undrafted. And that's probably the knock that all of you guys have. And he is slightly older. He's 24 years old. So these are the two biggest knocks on him. However, he ended up landing in a spot that is actually pretty ideal. He landed in the Chicago Bears. And many people would look at this and be like, hey, they already have Montgomery. He wasn't used often. They have Tariq Cohen and he's just going to be a pest. There's no way that Artavis Pierce gets a shot. I believe that Artavis Pierce can be the potential replacement for Tariq Cohen because this is Tariq Cohen's last year in his rookie contract. Therefore, I believe that the team is looking to move on, and Artavis Pierce is a player that does basically what Cohen does, but a little bit better. So I really see that Artavis Pierce can get a role in this team, a very small role in year one. And then in year two is when he takes that leap forward and becomes the next Austin Ekeler or the next Alvin Kamara. And maybe Cohen gets injured or Montgomery gets injured and he gets his shot this year. So, he's just a great person to get, and he's practically free. In your leagues, I can almost guarantee that unless you're in a very, very, very deep league, not one player has added him, and many people don't even know about him. That's why I made this video, and I put it out there before any other analyst puts it out there. Because after training camp, we'll see reports that he's doing so good, and he may potentially be taking over for Tariq Cohen. And he could be getting all the passing down work. He could be the next Austin Ekeler, the next Alvin Kamara. And when you look at their physical builds, it's very similar. Artavis Pierce is 5'11", 208 pounds. Austin Ekeler is 5'10", 200 pounds. Alvin Kamara, 5'10", 215 pounds. All of these guys have similar weights and heights and similar skill set in the running game as well because they are all three of them are amazing at pass catching. And then look at their 40s. Artavis Pierce is actually the fastest by a little bit, and he runs a 4.47 40. Ekeler runs a 4.48 40, and Kamara runs a 4.56 40. So all of these guys have similar times for the 40, similar weights, similar heights. So everything is lining up, and therefore I believe he has a shot to be the next Ekeler or the next Alvin Kamara. And yes, he was undrafted, and he is 24 years old, but he still has a lot of potential and can provide you with league-winning upside. And the best part is, you don't even have to pay a draft pick for him. And in most leagues, he's still on the waiver wire, and you can get him for like 0 fab, or maybe like the minimum bid that you have in your league for a transaction. And the risk is the player that you are dropping, who likely won't ever start for you in your starting lineup. So the risk is minimal, whereas the reward is maximal. He could be the next Austin Ekeler or the next Alvin Kamara. So I recommend you go out and add him in every single league you can. I already have, and I really believe that he can be the next Ekeler or the next Alvin Kamara. Finally, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you still aren't convinced about Artavis Pierce, make sure to go back, watch his film, and then tell me that you still aren't convinced. Because after watching his film, you can tell he can be the next Austin Ekeler or the next Alvin Kamara.